surprised you got a bit of rain, does it?
Oxford, Swindon and Bristol. Power cables just right here. So I'm going from Oxford to Drayton. To Steventon, Drayton. Just going on. There's the retail park there at Cowley. And there's the University City of Oxford just right there. And of course, University of Oxford is also part of Oxford and Cambridge. And anyway, here's anyway, it's nowhere near, but however
It's a university city, though.
and it's a uni city. Anyway, here we go. This is a bit of a congestion coming down the road. Anyway, of course, as you may heard that the former London Lord Mayor Boris Johnson went to the university in Oxford. Anyway, here we go. We're now coming through some hedges, so this part of the route is the popular. That's the less popular because that is coming inbound. I'm an outbound person. Anyway, we are now being overtaken a Tesco lorry. Tesco is a supermarket chain in the UK. So, of course, the other supermarkets are Sainsbury's, Asda, Morrison's, and also the other one, Waitrose and low-cost co-ops and Lidl's and Aldi's and Smiths. Anyway, here we are coming to the junction point. Of course, we've got more power cables, but these are like built in round about 2001 to 2002, because these were built in 2002. But the set just beyond were built in 2001, and these connect up to the ones that were built in 2001, because the 2001 power lines weren't strong enough to take the weight. So anyway, there's a sign there for Cowley and Henley. It's not Henley and Arden because Henley and Arden's by Stratford. Of course, there's Oxford Garden Centre. It used to be owned by the Wyvale, but however, Wyvale dropped the franchise. Anyway, there's the A423 and the A40, and of course, back to the M40 motorway. So anyway, here we are going under the bridges, and of course, we're going to cope for another half an hour. Of course, we've got Drayton. Golf Club in Drayton in Oxfordshire, and of course in the far distance in a minute you'll see the nearby power station. So unless you might have seen it in the clip just, you might come across Didcot power station, which is seen to be the popular site to include cooling towers and that, and like the one with red brick is actually at Ironbridge in Shropshire, just by Telford, and beside Coalbrookdale. We are coping for another mile now, so just gone past Blenheim Palace. Of course, there are layovers just round here. This is just like any other major road. It's a coach. Helfordian is parked there, that will be on the way shortly. We're now coming towards Abingdon, A4183, 1.5 mile. And in front of us is a stagecoach bus. Bradley Road, Science Park, Barton Lane and the Thames View. So this is Abingdon North, approaching and continue on towards the M4 motorway and also on to New Road. Fairacres, Abingdon Business Park and Drayton Road, Milton Park. Anyway, here's an overtaking bus. Looks like a Preston bus. Anyway, we've now gone past the Thames Travel. It must have been the old Rotala Preston bus, because obviously Stagecoach are bidding for that. Now they could have been for Diamond. Anyway, as Mr. Lorry just there with George. As George is as George is a clothes concession within Asda, while F&F is in Tesco and TU and Sainsbury's. So now we're on approach now, just ignore that. So now we are coming to a slow halt. So right, Drayton is just about to approach. Of course. Anyway, we're now approaching Drayton, Oxfordshire. Oh, and of course there's the chimney of the nearby power station. So now we're on the power station at Didcot. So we're on Didcot panel. So we're on the panel at Didcot. Anyway, there's the other there's the Preston bus just right there. So we're keeping going up the mile. Anyway, there's the bus. Mercedes Citaro 853 Beast.
You know him, Joe?
No. And anyway there's Didcot Power Station just right there in the background. So we just come towards Didcot, so Drayton, Oxfordshire just is going to be coming around. So now we're in Drayton. So Drayton is just beside Oxford and we're just coming towards, anyway, Marcham interchange, Abingdon and Wantage, which is the backside. Of course, you can even join the 8338 from here to take you down towards Salisbury and then down into Bournemouth. But however, the A34 is the quickest way because obviously it avoids the side roads, and Hungerford and Wantage are like small towns, and they do have a couple of, and of course have some good fashion stores. Anyway, Newbury on the A34, so keep going now. Fairacres, Abingdon Business Park and Drayton Road. Reading on the A34 and the M4. Tool stations just right there. So we're nearly on our final approach towards Drayton now. So Drayton is about to approach any time now. So Drayton. So at Drayton shortly. So anyway, here we are coming towards Drayton now. So we're still on the approach towards Drayton.
At least he's only throwing it down with rain.
And of course we've got a lovely, beautiful sky today.
Forget the rain.
Because if it was bad rain, it would have been a horrible holiday. But however, good weather has brought in our holiday. Of course, we've got good trips this upcoming holiday. Bournemouth, Poole, Swanage and Christchurch. Those are the places that are on the official agenda. Anyway, there's an Enviro 400 on the Stagecoach service. That's just like what the 9 used to use before they upgraded to the 400 Platinums. Anyway, here we are. In the background is Didcot, well, Drayton half a pylons, like frankly half a pylons on the Egg Hill Lane. So anyway, and the Egg Hill Lane's over frankly Birmingham. Anyway, here are the telegraph poles and the pylons are just around there. So anyway, here we are approaching the speed limit to a quarter of a mile. So we keep pushing the speed. So anyway, here we go. There's this the backup pylon. This is the backup one. So So anyway, we're now coming to onto the backup one, and then just beyond there is the golf club at Drayton, and we'll soon be approaching. So we're now approaching into Oxford. So in Oxford now. Anyway, and that is Didcot.